right, I made it. What's up, gang? What's up, Manic? What's up, RV Winkle? Hi, everybody. What's going on? Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Cheers to you, one and all. I made it by the skin of my teeth. That's such a weird expression, skin of your teeth. Why do we say that? Why is that a thing? I still don't get it. Never understood that one. Whatever. By the skin of my teeth, by the grace of the Antichrist, I'm here. I do apologize for my tardiness. We're at the end of the school year for my kids, and so a lot of stuff is going on, and we have to get them all cleaned up. And you have to clean kids. You have to keep them washed. You have to get them into bed. You don't have skin teeth. What's up, Worst Element? Whatever this is, isn't what I expected. What's up? Oh, tonight's gonna be special. Tonight's gonna be great. Now that your teeth got zits, dude, just having like cold sores is bad enough. Getting like pimples on your teeth would be nightmarish. It would be the worst. Yeah, you do have to clean kids because you have to live with them. It only gets worse. But yeah. I'm here. I made it. The week is over. The week is done. I don't have to think about work for a couple days, thank God. I can think about other things, like Stellaris. Just playing a whole bunch of Stellaris on my own, which I haven't had the chance to do yet. I was at the office today, and we had a bunch of meetings, and they were bleh. But I should have some time to relax tomorrow. I think lights off, all of them? Christ, okay. How's it going today? It's damn hot and humid in Texas. At least my mini PC is shipping off at last. What's up? This is good to hear, Arcane. I'm glad you're doing well. I feel like I need to get closer to the monitor so you can actually see me. See that Paradox is publishing a Star Trek 4X. If you're talking about Star Trek Infinite, Star Trek Infinity, is that it? Oh yeah, it is Paradox. Yeah, okay, cool. I saw it, but I didn't see that it was Paradox. I just saw the teaser for it, and I was like, ooh, maybe it's an Empire Builder? But nice. Because for those of you that don't know, there's only really been like one real Star Trek 4X, and it was Birth of the Federation. It was janky as hell. Like, I remember my just absolutely obsessive Star Trek fan friend back in school played it and was just kind of like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay because it's Star Trek. What's up, Eva? I'm glad the professional man describes his important meetings in the very future of his company as Bjerg. Wouldn't you? Doesn't everybody? Does anybody really care that much about their meetings and stuff? I'm gonna say something to make you mad. Haven't finally watched episode 5. I don't care. Like it or don't, whatever. Not bad, not amazing, not one of the better of the first 5. I mean, they all hit different, right? Depends on what you're looking for in your media. So no, I'm not gonna get mad at you for having a different opinion. I'm one of the rare people on the internet that can manage that, in fact. You ever play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines reinstalled for the first time in 10 years and wow, it's a nostalgia hit? So, okay, Bloodlines, we did Bloodlines as a community night, like a year ago or something. And we've talked about doing a full playthrough of it, but never got around to it, obviously. I mean, it's up there with some other heavy hitters like Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, Arx Fatalis, Gothic 1, technically. Maybe I'll get to them, maybe I won't, we'll see. But yeah, I've never played all the way through it. I tried playing it on my own. Well, my friend got it when it first came out. It was very notable because it was actually the first game on the Source engine to actually release. It actually came out before Half-Life 2. And it showed because it was super janky and buggy and awful. And it was real hard for my friend. Different friend from the Star Trek friend. This one was a huge White Wolf fan. He played it and he really wanted to like it, but it was a rough time for him. So it's definitely time has definitely been kinder to it, I think. Asking you, Manson, Anson Mount, Dreamboat or not? Chapel's boy? No, that's the captain. That's Pike. The actor playing Captain Christopher Pike is named Anson Mount, which is what everyone wants to do to him. I want you to do Stalker because I want to see you absolutely loathe the last sections. Oh boy, it's one of those games. Oh boy, it's like System Shock 2 apparently. It's one of those things I don't know I'd be able to get into fresh for the first time nowadays even. Yeah. Those older games, there's always going to be the jank wall. There's always going to be that layer of old school jank on games that you have to prepare for. Oh god. ND alert! Nostalgia doing a lot of heavy lifting? Yeah. You bet your ass it's one of those. All right, here we go. Strap in, chat. It's a big one. A scientist was convinced that he could use his time machine as a replicator, so he sent his pet duck 1 minute and 2 minutes into the future simultaneously. 1 minute later, the duck appeared. 2 minutes later, the second duck appeared, and then immediately both ducks were annihilated. Unfortunately, he created a time-traveling paradox. I don't think I could sum it up better than chat, really. Jesus Christ and That's what I think of that. See previously. But hi, Andy, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you've made it out tonight. I'm glad we've all made it out tonight. I'm glad we've made it through another week. What wonders will the weekend bring? What promise is held in the week ahead? I'm really starting to think about my Japan trip a lot. Because I'm less than 3 weeks away from leaving, and it is on the forefront of my mind, and I'm super excited. I am really, really excited to go spend 2.5 weeks in Japan, because honestly, I need some time to wind down from things. There's a lot going on outside the world of GPG. I am, as it turns out, more than just the funny streamer mans. And there is a lot of stuff going on that I could really use a vacation from, so. It's coming, it's on the way. I cannot only tolerate so much. I'm gonna miss streaming. I always do. Like, I think my stance on it has always been that my big summer trip is like a necessary break. It's just, I always take it before I feel like I need it, is the thing. And I think that's the way to do it. I think if you're in the business of entertaining, of managing a community, and no matter how much you enjoy it, I think it's important to take a break from it before you feel like you need a break. Because once you need a break, you've hit burnout, and God only knows like when you're gonna feel like coming back to it. So I do think my very occasional vacations from streaming, even though I don't want to take them necessarily, I do still love streaming so much. But I think taking these little breaks does help me stay in that mindset and not actually burn out on it ever. In the business of entertaining. Business? What's up, library man? I mean, y'all seem pretty entertained when you come out and laugh at my flailings and foibles. God, I love the word foibles. Foibles is such a good word. I wish I had more opportunities to use it. You would think one such as I would have more opportunities to use it, but you would be wrong, you cheeky fuckers. Last night before bed, I watched a full playthrough of Amanda the Adventurer. Might be worth looking at if you like scary puzzle. Oh yeah, that's one of those like, isn't it one of those like fake edutainment kids games? It's actually a horror game in disguise. I mean, you're like a Muppet. Don't be talking to my ass and its contents like that. Hey, Chad, in my bathroom has too many boxes of classified information. What other rooms would you suggest I hide them in? I mean, at that point, why bother? Just stack them next to the dresser. Stick them next to the bed. Put them in the living room. Prop your feet up on them. Who gives a fuck? Interesting news day indeed, yeah. Not the kind of news that I am riveted to, but like I saw it pop up on my phone and I was like, not a good Muppet, like one of the little side Muppets nobody remembers the name of. Aww. That's the game that is unironically, what if Dora the Explorer was evil? Dora the Colonizer? What's up, Justin Brett? But Dora the Explorer like tapes and they make puzzles happen in the room you're in, they get really fucked and unhinged. Cool. Cool. Couldn't stop reading about Trump news all day. I could. I mean, I had to. So, okay. One of the reasons I've been grumping and grousing a bit about work is I had so many meetings today. Like, over half my day was meetings. And, like, some of them were interesting. Some of them, I guess, were productive. But it's just, meetings are draining. Even the meetings you enjoy are draining. And I know this sounds weird to a guy that gets on the internet every night and broadcasts to the world in search of an ever wider audience. But I am naturally an introvert. And so meetings take a toll on me, especially meeting after meeting after meeting. Especially when there's like you get called on unexpectedly to present something or say something. Any of the meetings boil down to this could be a 2-cent email, you fuck. No, I will give them some credit. All the meetings today had their purposes. Some were even important, but that doesn't change the fact that they were meetings and they were draining. And I'm tired of them and I don't want to think about work. So many lunch orders. What happened? Man, you didn't hear? Trump done got indicted again. Because he's just the smartest, cleverest boy he is. Yes, he is. Michael, please describe to us why you keep showing 4 hours late reading bourbon. Does your work provide meals? On occasion. We have a food, they'll arrange to have a food truck come out roughly once a week and provide free food or refreshments or stuff. So, unfortunately, I'm still on a hybrid schedule, so I generally miss the days that the food trucks come out. So it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I last had one, I think. Kept box upon box of top secret documentation next to his toilet, yeah. And he is like, there is documented proof of him showing like super sensitive like nuclear secrets and stuff to just random assholes that came by his resort. Tradon, what's up? Who are you? How did I get here? Where did you come from, Tradon, and where are you going? Where did you come from, Tradon Joe? Boris Johnson also retired as an MP along with 2 other Tories, so who knows what the fuck. Yeah. There was that too. I don't fully understand the ramifications of that because I'm not as mired in British politics as I am American. Hey, random asshole never showed me anything. You're not asshole enough, I guess, library man. There are degrees of these things. Trump's facing 37 charges and counting. Big lol of mine was fucking Kid Rock saying, "I don't know if I should be." Yeah, I saw that quote. Man, it wasn't literally something like, man, he's showing me this shit, and I'm like, should I be looking at this shit? It's like, you have to ask, buddy. You have to ask. So yeah, the end result, the real takeaway here is that Kid Rock knows all of our nuclear secrets now. Yes. Yes. Library man, that's the amazing thing about the modern era. There is no news story so stupid that it cannot be real. These things actually happen. Kid Rock knows more about our national secrets than people with actual clearances. Yes, idiocracy is real. We just didn't recognize it because it's even dumber than we thought possible. I did not bring enough wine for this tonight. Parody and truth have become indistinguishable for one another. I gotta say, I give The Onion a lot of credit for managing to still be very poignant satire when life itself is more absurd than satire. I am genuinely impressed that they've managed to keep their edge through all this. Honestly, we should all watch Idiocracy as a watch party because we're in it now. You'd best start believing in Idiocracy, lads. You're living it. This particular individual did not know that. Welcome, Carl's Jr. Fuck you. Hard drive has made me like die laughing several times. Oh God, did you see the Miles Morales one from today? Fucking oof. Big oof. 2 levels of classification is so secret their names had to be redacted from official documents. Something is hilarious is almost certainly something dark behind the scenes, like I was golf course or banned from PGA, and then LIV bought PGA. Yeah, probably. It could only get worse. It could only get worse. I'm not gonna doomsay. I'm not gonna navel gaze. I'm not gonna shoegaze. Whatever kind of gazing it is these days, but I'm gonna say it's probably gonna get worse, and I'm gonna laugh at it, and then I'm gonna play weird PS1 looking horror games. You shoegaze, I'll have to leave. I would never. Like the shoe you wear on your feet. It's not, and not the friendly kind of gaze. I like money. I can't believe you like money too. Yeah, Fury. God, that whole article was just like brutal in the best way. Shoegaze is one of your favorite musical genres. I couldn't actually tell you what it sounds like. I just know the name. It's stuck in my head because of how funny it sounds. I choked just reading that. Oh my God, the whole article is that. It's just amazing. I'm not gonna generalize, Spice. I dare not say. I'm talking about the shoes on my feet and staring at them most longingly, possibly rhythmically. I don't know how this shit works. Oh God, I wouldn't even know where to start. Hey, Toast, how you doing? It's good to see you. I'm glad you're out tonight. I'm glad we're all out tonight. I'm glad it is tonight. I feel good, I gotta say. I feel good. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the news. There's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot going on in my own life, but it's just so nice to be able to come here and sit in the dark and stare at weird web pages and talk to people on the internet. Something just indescribably cozy about it. I guess not really indescribably, because I'm trying to describe it. Man of words that I am. I tuned in and I immediately feel like falling asleep. Well, RV Winkle's got you covered on that. It almost sounded like it was trying to sync up with the music there for a second. If you feel good, then maybe don't read my last post. You don't know how anything works. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. Sometimes it's better not knowing. Chat, do you... Okay. I don't know how this goes for other people, but I know for me... I love the feeling of we have a nice time streaming in the evening, wrap up, do my thing, do a couple things before I go to bed, a little bit of bookkeeping, a little bit of web surfing stuff. I go, my wife's almost always already asleep. I go get ready for bed. I snuggle into bed, and then for I'd say at least for like 5 minutes, I just kind of stare at the ceiling and I just think about how comfy I am in that moment. Whatever else is going on in my life, whatever's going on at work, whatever's happening with family or the world or whatever, in that moment there, it just doesn't matter, because in that moment nothing can affect you. Yeah, you'll fall asleep, you'll wake up, the next day is a new day, you move on with it. But in that moment, just laying there staring at the ceiling, I swear to you, everything is just perfect. And I love that so much. And I do think you can find little moments like that in your life at any time. Sometimes I feel like that when I come to these streams. Sometimes I get so wrapped up in what we're doing and what we're rambling about that everything else everything else just clears out. It's one of the things I really like about running a stream like this is it becomes my own little microcosm. It becomes like this little box where I can just, for a while at least, I can forget about stuff that's happening outside of it and just focus on what we're playing and what we're talking about. Anxiety goes, oh, so quiet and nice in here. Be ashamed if I made you remember some cringe shit you did, some abuse you took, and now you have to pee. Glad. God. Most of us don't have such an amazingly charmed life. I don't know. Is it such a charmed thing to be able to just lay in bed and like shut everything else out? I don't know. I didn't think that was special, but huh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna feel guilty about it. If I could think of a way, if I had any sort of advice to impart on accomplishing that or whatever, I would, but depression's been pretty rough the last few weeks. I'm sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. It makes me think if there's anything about it that is transferable, that is suggestible. It's not your fault, or is it? Chuck us 10 grand, that'll help us sleep. Yeah, I don't know. Bum bum bum. How ominous is them? How ominous is it? How ominous is it? I think it's been making me a bit down in my workplace environment since that's like 10 daily hours, Monday to Friday. It affects a lot of things. Yeah, work has such an outsized impact on our lives. Like I know for me, with anything that goes wrong at work that gets kind of outside of my control makes me super anxious. And I really have to fight to keep that from like infecting the rest of my thoughts. No reason to feel bad. Thank you for sharing that joy. Allow your ability to embrace that moment comes with the stability you had in your youth, so it's complicated for others sometimes. Sharing your joy is a beautiful thing. I hope. I hope so. I certainly don't like. I don't know if it's a hard line to cross or a hard line to walk. I certainly don't want to cross it. I don't know if it's a hard line to walk or if it's just overthinking things, but you know, it's you don't ever want to share stuff that's gonna make other people feel bad. But you do want to share like the good that you see. I probably shouldn't talk this to death. It doesn't really need it. Take it at face value, I suppose. Life is worth living for small stuff like that. You are with friends largely. For the most part. For the most part. I guess, okay, yeah. I guess it's hard to find the line without crossing it. Also true. I guess I could settle with, I think y'all know me well enough to know that I wouldn't say anything like that with any sort of malicious intent. Like if I do share something with you that makes me happy, that makes me comfortable, it's, you know, it's to share it with you in good faith. You're streaming, so I already feel bad. Incorrect, I share my negative opinions about media and everyone. Didn't mean make you feel bad. It's because some of us have it rough doesn't mean you're in a situation can't be better. No, I don't feel bad. Yeah, I don't feel bad about that. It's just I wanna make sure that I want to make sure that I'm not going in the wrong directions when I'm trying to be friendly and welcoming and personable. Because, you know, whether it be out of ignorance or misplaced intent, it is something that can happen. And I guess what I'm saying is if that does happen, it's certainly don't mean to. I just want everybody to feel good. I want the good vibes. I am expelling good vibes, and I am hoping that people are grokking with my good vibes, which is why we're gonna play a really fucked up weird horror game tonight. Which is exactly. Long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? This is really just the perfect preamble for playing some weird PS1 experimental horror shit. What's up, Critically Red? You're here just in time. You missed a bunch of awkward rambling. It's probably for the best. Pooping out rainbows. You hear Osh wants to expel all over us. Not once, does. So. Anyway, I don't know how long this thing is. I don't know how long we're gonna be enraptured by it, so we might as well get to talking about it and then get to doing it. So. Or not. Or not. Got work soon. My foot is gouty because of his stupid ding dong. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that, Dread. What's next? Perfection. All right, it's Friday. It's variety night. It's the wild card night. It's the one night of the week where anything goes. Could be wheels, could be manuals, could be talking, could be some game I've been meaning to play, and tonight it's the latter. You may be familiar with the Haunted PS1 demo disc, folks. We are fans of the Haunted PS1 persuasion here. We've taken a look at all their demo discs as far as I know. They and their associates have done some things adjacent to the Haunted PS1, Haunted demo disc, Haunted PS1 demo disc, those things. One of those experiments was called C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D. Came out a couple years ago. And I assume it stands for the same thing this stands for here, chronological, haunted, anomalous, interconnected narrative. The concept was, they got together a bunch of indie horror devs and asked each of them to make a game, which less a game and more an experience that was part of a sequential story. Now, the trick was, the only lead that they gave each developer was the end of the previous sequence. So on that level, the sequences would tie together, but they got no other information. And what we got was a really weird, janky, incongruous series of awkward and sometimes straight up unpleasant experiences. I was not the biggest fan of C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D. It was a very interesting experiment. I'm glad we checked it out, but it was rough as well. Fast forward to now, quite recently in fact. Now we have C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D, the chronological, haunted, anomalous, interconnected narrative guide each decision, which isn't a fragment or a sentence, but we'll go with it. The concept with this one, in fact, I will just read it to you. The Antichrist has won, the world has ended, time to make some choices. A branching timeline at the end of times, dozens of choices, each a new game. So here's the dealio, chat. C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D is a collaboration between devs from the Haunted PS1 community. Games were developed one after the other with a choice at the end of each game, leading to a game by another developer. Each developer only had the context of the games preceding them in their branch. Games in other branches were left hidden. There was no communication between any developers during development. So, judging from this, and judging from the animated GIFs that we have here, seems like the quality of output may be higher than with the original Chain, and it seems like there may be more structure to it. Because they did say that each developer was aware of the games, plural, that precede them in that particular branch. Also just the concept of a branching paths, multi-layered horror narrative experience thing. I mean, that just pushes so many of my dirty little buttons. I had to try this, so. Did we play this before? No. We played C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D before, which I wonder, actually, if I just... Oh, I don't know if it's paper cookies or not. Let me see if it's actually on here. I could maybe show it to you if I can find it. Well, of course, there's going to be like a billion different games called C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D on here. Oh, I think it's this one, chat. I think we found it. Hang on, let me go back. Let me go back to where we were. This nice dark page. Let me see if I can find it over here. Will you actually understand if I do that? Aha! Okay, here's the original. I found it. If it was games plural, it might be okay. Otherwise, just have a game of telephone. I did forget the dots, yeah. It's gonna be a little luminously challenged. Hey, people put up the dragon coins. I can't argue. 20 games, 20 developers, 1 narrative. The Chain is an exquisite corpse collection of 20 short horror games developed over the span of half a year. The developers couldn't communicate with each other during development. Each developer would send their game to the next person in line who would make a follow-up. Okay, so that was it. So each developer only got to see the game before them. And then they just, and I mean, I feel like you can kind of get from this GIF here, it was kind of a mess. It was really kind of a mess. I have much more confidence in this one. Like what I am seeing here looks much more cohesive. So I think I saw G-Man walking sim and I'm hyped. Anyway, gang, let's get into it. Let's give this a try. I am going to stop the music and we are going to play the video game. I think. I hope this thing works. I hope this works and I hope OBS likes it. It's only 37 minutes in. I don't know how long this thing is, and I want to make sure we... Thanks, Windows PC, for protecting me. I'm obviously an idiot who doesn't know what he's doing. Also, don't cross-reference with chat on that. Oh, I need to switch to this. And I don't know if I should be here or here. I will go here. I'm sure that's fine. Are you actually going? Are we doing a thing? Come on. Make with the, no, not on that. For fuck's sake, hang on. Wrong screen. What did I just tell you? Look, I love you, but you gotta stop. Okay. Sorry, it loaded on the wrong screen. Let me just bring this over. Oh, you can't see that anyway. Haha. All right, let me see if this actually works. Let me see if... No! What do you do? So this is amazing. So you can see that. Hang on. Okay, okay, we're good. It was... I don't care if we get a game tonight, just shit show is incredible. It was automatically loading onto this screen. So I couldn't see OBS and I couldn't see chat. But I fixed it, I made it move, and everything's fine and great. Anyway, let's play it. It's video, read me. I love reading things. C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D is a collaboration between devs and PS1. Project was organized and developed by Adam Pipe and Coulter Wermere with sound design by Victor Krause. The trailer was cut by Occulto. Thanks for playing, no problem. All right, I guess. Well, you can see all the. Ooh, hello, hi. You can actually see the nodes and where they go. This is gonna be pretty cool, chat. I'm pretty excited about this. All right, let's begin. Let us inspect. Movie rental VHS tape, game by nyet, 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 nyet. Video instructions, WASD does move, spacebar jump, interact, advanced dialogue. Don't mess with time, please rewind. HPS Type 1 high capacity video cassette. It's unmarked, chat, it's a black spine. Oh, yeah, tape 1. All right, it's not a proper black spine. Anyway, play. Here we go. Oh God, I hope, oh God, I hope OBS picks up the games. Shit. Yeah, I had a feeling. Hang on. We're gonna have to do... We're gonna have to do display capture. There we go. Oh, come on, OBS. Okay, you're just... We're gonna make this work one way or another. You're just gonna have to deal with it being windowed. I guess I could actually maybe like... Can I stretch this out maybe? Make it extra big. Oh, will you work if I do that? No. Chat, I'm trying. I'm really trying. Okay, okay, we're playing the video game. We've made it, we're in. Hello, Lucy. Mommy, I'm scared. I'm scared too, honey. When can we stop hiding? I don't know, darling. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't think this works anymore. Out there. It's dangerous out there. It's even dangerous to be looking out there now. Really? Seems fine to me. Someone's at the door! I can't do this. They're here for Lucy. You might want to hide or something. What's this, mommy? Who is at the door? I don't know, honey. Stay here. They'll go away. Yeah, I doubt that. Play some records or something? Oh my God! Wait, how'd you do that? I was right there. Well, she obviously went and hid in her bedroom or something. They took Lucy. Time to see an old friend. What, at the VHS store? What the hell are you talking about? An hourglass. I hope he can help me. Who he? I mean, this doesn't seem... Horror movies! Became pretty much real life. Tip, if we want to convey a sense of dread starting with two characters saying I'm scared isn't the best way of going about it. This is not the time to rent a porno. I don't need drama to cry right now. Man car time. This was her favorite movie. Dramas. Horrors. Can I play the video game? What is this? This machine is broke. Why are they always broken? Video games? And I have no time to play either way. I disagree. How did people had time for this before the end of the world? You put it on the background while you're working. Comedies? I wish I could laugh right now. This is not a comedy. I think this is one of the Final Destinations. That's Jaws. That's The Thing. Oh, this is actually kind of fun. That also looks like The Thing. Like, it literally says The Thing. Well, that's really fucking funny. Oh yeah, oh, there's Orphan? Yeah. How's the power on? Hellraiser? One of those is Black Christmas. This is great. This is really cool. What's the sign on the other side of the aisle? Oh, Purple Velvet Video? He was hiding in here while the world ended out there. Well, horror movies, the documentary section. The other side? What, this? Because that's actually interesting, whatever that symbol is. That's a cardboard cutout. There's a smile, you're on camera. Oh, look at that! That's, is that Evil Dead? Behind you where the movies were, but ah well. Back here? I mean, there's the cutout, there's the poster, there's a couple other posters. That's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Wait, is that, fuck, is that Creepshow? Is that the poster for Creepshow? Alright, anyway. Oh, that's Evil Dead 2? Okay. It was covering one of the movies in the horror section. Oh, this? Oh, it's just a recommendation thing. This game is a licensing nightmare. Action movies. I'm not a fan of movies where everything explodes. Action movies. That says zombie. Is it just me or are they just all horror movies? Well, that's somebody standing in front of an explosion. Romantic movies. I think we can say that nowadays the romance is dead. Zombie, or Zombie 2? Who could say? Television. How is this whole place working if there's no more electricity? Door to back room. Well. Look who's back after all this time. How can I help you, Catherine? He took her. The Antichrist took Lucy. Oh my. I don't even want to think what they do to the children. Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh over here. It doesn't matter, I'll get her back. Ah, close up. And how do you plan on doing that? If you don't mind me asking. I mean, I can feel your pain, Cat, but she's probably already gone. I know. I don't plan on getting her now. What do you mean? If the Antichrist has never existed in the first place, he would never be able to get Lucy. Now I see. That's why you need my help. You're the only one that can help me, Kronos, the god of time. I'm flattered, Catherine, but my powers are limited. Even more now. Apparently Kronos is a big fan of The Matrix. You're bluffing. You know me well. Apparently I don't have to click through this. The Antichrist is too powerful to go against like this. Why are third eyes always vertical? That's a good question. I guess maybe so they form an arc, if you draw a line through them. And I don't see what I win in all this. You owe me your life, Kronos. What's up, Gambiotic? This is C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D. I will explain in a minute. You're right. Tell me your plan. I want to make sure he's never born. Kronos is also a fan of eating his children. Ah, thematic consistency then. You know, there was a lot of rituals in the past, so he could come to power today. What's up, Chaos? I will explain all of this in a second. Yes, I want to stop them. You'll have to. Each one of them. if you want all this to really work. Okay, so that's how they're setting up the storyline in this. Each of the segments is gonna be stopping another one of the rituals. I can see various points in time which helped him climb to power. Teleporting straight to Mar-a-Lago. But I can't find the conjuration. It doesn't matter. I said I'll stop them all. I know, but you'll have to start by the conjuration ritual. And how can I discover which one was the conjuration one? I guess you won't. I have 2 possible dates and places. You have to choose between them. Show them to me. Here they are. Pulled right out of my ass. The first one is Wyoming, 1968. The second, Kyoto in 1986. Slayer's X game has a Grover House reference as a secret. Shouldn't I go for the first one? Not exactly. If it's not the conjuration, you'll be just losing time. And time is the most precious thing you have right now. Okay, I think I'm ready to choose. All right, but first what? If you need my help while you're in the past, use this hourglass. So, what's it going to be? Time to just fucking guess. Okay, so for... Oh. Okay. I did it. I beat the game. Oh, Lord. Okay, so here we go. All right, so to explain for everyone who came in late, this game is called C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D, which is an acronym for basically chronological horror video game branching choices experience things. I don't know what that stands for. The idea was they got together a bunch of retro PS1 style horror devs, and they had each of them make a section of a story, but each of their sections had to end with a choice, A or B. And the only thing they knew about the entire game were the sections that preceded it. So this is the very first sequence in the game. We are Catherine, our daughter is Lucy, the Antichrist has won, the world has ended, and a bunch of weirdo fucks broke into our house and kidnapped Lucy. We can't get her back because the Antichrist is too powerful. So we, with the help of Kronos, who lives in the back of a fucking VHS video store, we're gonna go back in time and stop the rituals that allowed the Antichrist to come to power. So this is the first choice in the game. And I'm going to ask you, chat, do we go to Kyoto or do we go to Wyoming? I'm gonna let y'all choose the first path through the game. And then if we have time, we're gonna see how many of the other paths we can flesh out. Kyoto? Kyoto it is. Welp. Little slow on the draw there, folks. All right, Kyoto 1986. Use WASD to move, left mouse button to advance dialogue, or attack. You can actually attack in this one. Wait, this is... Wait, what does it say? Hopefully this is just initial D. Yeah, I got the D. My katakana is rusty. What does this say? Is that yo? Cassette tape. Oh, it just says cassette tape? Ha! Be kind, rewind. No, don't mess with time, please rewind. Is that one. All right, replay. So I'm assuming these sequences are going to be extremely short, judging from that first one. Unless that was really just meant to be the framing device for the entire thing. Okay, well, this seems to run. Speaking of running. Look at that sky. That looks like bad news. Hey, can you hear me? Who's there? Kronos, is that you? Yes, I'm talking to you through your hourglass. Are you in 1986? Yes, I am, but something's wrong. The sky is all red looking. Damn, I think you're already too late. Too late? Aren't you the god of time? The Antichrist is messing with my powers. I think I sent you just after the Conjuring started. After? Can I still stop it? Maybe, but it won't be easy. My readings tell me the Conjuring is close. Good luck. Okay. I'm zippy in this one. This is a surprisingly ominous looking door. I have a feeling that it's inside this building. Alright, time to set things right. See you soon, Lucy. This is weird. Wait, this is just a regular office. How can we trust this god of time guy? We don't have time for anything else. Who would do a conjuring at their place of work? Don't be fooled, cat. The types that conjure up the devil. They kind of fit the office dweller lifestyle. Really? That's interesting. What's the name of this? It's in the title of the stream. C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D. It's on itch.io. I better be careful then. What the hell's that? Wait, katana. Is that a sword? That's strange. Why would this be in an office? I might as well take it with me. Who knows what I might face? The sword's pretty heavy. Wielding a sword successfully has nothing to do with weight. You need to focus first, then strike. How do I focus? Try holding down the left mouse button. Holy sweet G. Oh my god. Woo! I thought it was you doing a funny name as just like chains or something. No, it is literally called C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D. Ow, what the fuck? Okay, I broke it. The wall is awfully different from the others. I wonder. Chip, chop, chop. Secret passage, of course. Be careful, cat. I sense bad energy coming from there. Don't worry, I got this. Lucy's got a hell of a mom. Okay, 3-hit combo. No problemo. Oh, now they're moving. This is just like Faceball 2000, chat. Oh god, he's coming for me! What I want to know is, how do they hurt you? Like, these things are literally made of paper. Who wants some wang? Paper lanterns are my biggest phobia. I'm so scared, chat. There's a lot of them, too, damn. Oh, God, they shoot. Slowly. Very slowly. I did it. Bad vibes, chat. You must be descended from rock. The wall's kind of fucked up. Ah! I wonder how much health I have. This bit goes for 35 minutes. Ah! Maybe it's the color of my sword, I'm not sure. Something about Shadows of the Damned and why it deserves a remake. I don't know anything about Shadows of the Damned. I found a library. Oh God, we're definitely late. Yeah, this doesn't look good. This is The Conjuring? Yeah, it is. Thinking. So something we can do? I have one idea, but it's a bit crazy. I'll take crazy in these crazy times. If you bust up this Conjuring shrine enough, it might summon the Antichrist. And then kick his ass! You got the right idea. All right, it's a library, but we have to break it. By lowering these pillars and making the books shrink into nothingness. All right, Antichrist. Get ready to suck sword. Who disturbs my conjuring? Uh-oh. Catherine, it's you, and you brought Kronos along. Do you really think your little time heist would work? Damn, of course he saw us coming from miles away. Taste my blade, wretched scum. Whoa, Cat, you're an eager one. You took Lucy away, you'll die for that. You'll kill me with that thrift shop sword? Shut up and die. Hold on just a minute before you do that. I have something to offer. A hole in the ground. But I see here as the opportunity for a wonderful trade. You want to get Lucy back, right? Don't listen to him, Cat. Well, I also need something back. I'm missing a nice and fleshy host. Never! Hey, it's a pretty sweet deal I'm offering. Jump into the pit and become my host. And you get to see Lucy again. Plus, it'd be super powerful. You'd be rich and you're reunited with your daughter. Don't do it, Cat. It's a trap. Come on, you know you want the power to set things right. Okay. What do you think, chat? Shall we fight the Antichrist or become the Antichrist? Arcane says fight. I'm gonna wait this time. We're gonna weigh our options this time. Fight, 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 Keanu. Fight, 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 Keanu. Fight him all the time. Fight, 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 Keanu. Fight him over lime. Take the green pill. Remain neutral. All right, we're gonna fight him. More votes for fight. Which leads to, oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Left mouse button to attack, right mouse button to deflect. It's anime time. Oh, this is gonna rule. I'm so excited. All right, let's do it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Samu waifu showdown. Disappointing. Wait, I already lost. You're a fool if you ever thought you had a chance at winning. No, this can't be. I can't die here. Lucy. Catherine, don't give up. Whoa. By divine blessing, your strength will allow you to strike evil from this world. How futile. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. This is stylish. This is very stylish. Yeah. I like this. Ow. Okay, so basically if we tie, he gets the advantage. I mean, he is the Antichrist after all. Oh shit! He doesn't like being backed into a corner. Oh, ow, fuck. Oh my God. Ugh. He's getting more aggressive. Poorly timed. This shit's tricky, man. Okay. We're almost there. Ah! Woo! Oh! You don't have to wait for the animation to end. Okay, I guess you kind of... It's not... The timing is not as tight as I thought it was. Yes! Yes, I exploded him! I guess OBS kind of doesn't like this one. Just so you know, it runs really smooth for me. The Antichrist is dead for now. Catherine, you must listen to me. Once you go back, your life will be in danger. Kronos never wanted to help you. He sent you back in time to facilitate the summoning of the Antichrist in person. You were meant to die here in the past. As long as Kronos lives, you and your child's lives will never know peace. With his meddling, the Antichrist can come back at any moment. Once you go back, you must kill Kronos before he realizes what has happened. Snitching ass cat. Weren't we underground? Yeah, but you can't have a dramatic showdown underground like that. Lucy, she's alive, back at your home. That's as much as I could say. But trust me when I say that Kronos' death ensures her well-being. Did Kronos really betray me? But what if the cat? What if the cat is evil? And why so cryptic about Lucy? Is she really safe? I have to make sure she's okay. What should I do? Choicing time. Do we confront Kronos or do we search for Lucy? What do we do? Oh, come on, implying the cats are ever evil. Which way do we go with this, chat? Booblagan says Lucy. Manic says Kronos. Go with the flow. Get your daughter. Cats are always evil. Lucy, all right, we search for Lucy. Back home, return to where it all began. So how many more? Okay, so this is going to lead, this is a penultimate chapter. There are two possible conclusions from here. Back home, return to where it all began. WASD to move, left to advance dialogue, E or left mouse button to interact. Back home, Lucy home movies. That's cute. All right, let's do it. Nyom. Nyom. Catherine, can you hear me? Did the portal work? Are you home? It's my house, but it's different. Everything is wrong. It locked. TV. Watch TV. This wallpaper is fucking hideous, man. TV. Just want to watch TV. Oh my god, it's 1996. That one's locked. This one isn't. That's a... Oh, now it's open. Weird. My biggest jump scare. Bed is huge! What the hell? Okay. Okay. Don't fuck with me. I got an extra dresser. Please enjoy eternity. Yeah, if we really are up against the god of time, this seems like an easy way for him to fuck with us. Since space and time are linked, as Kronos has the power to mess with both. But if Lucy is here, I'll find her, no matter what. All right, this is different. This is also different. This is such a weird room. Everything's like, almost everything is mirrored here, but not quite everything. Ooh. TV. Need TV. Oh, now here's the door. Oh God. Oh, it's mirrored. Oh, it get weird now. Oh God. Oh, it's weird now. Full-blown box infestation. Oh, what the hell? My house turned into the back rooms. My house.wad. I want to play that sometime. I've heard it's pretty good. Pretty wild. Ah, a little teeny bed. It's a little teeny bed. Molly, what was that coffee table doing to that bed? It's a double-decker couch. Now we can all sit on and be friends. Constantine's Manor 2.0. This come out before or after the Lego movie? This came out like a week or two ago. Oh, Lord have mercy. I want one of those floors to be fake and you just fall forever. Went the wrong way. In our drunk early 20s, I had friends who made a double-decker couch. It was fun, not gonna lie. Ooh! As if this wasn't bad enough already, our house doesn't have an attic or a basement. What'd it be, chat? Does this story end in the basement or in the attic? Manic says attic. Helvey says attic. We're leaning attic-ward. Just got back. Did you guys find your daughter yet? We might right here. Make a scene on the mezzanine. Don't go in the basement. Attic from you, basement for Satora. Okay, I think that means attic. We attack. Oh, this looks cute. Too many basements in horror games. WASD to move, enter right mouse to advanced text. Lucy. Guessing these are gonna be heaven and hell. All right, we're WASDing. WASDing. You open the attic door. It's an empty attic with an old rotary phone on the floor. The phone begins to ring. You should pick up the phone. My daughter's giving her a fart near me. Oh, it's not WASD, it's arrow keys. Unknown caller, do you pick up? Yes. You pick up the phone. Hello, Catherine. Hello, who's this? You know who I am. Where are you? Where's Lucy? Don't worry about her. I should be more worried about what's coming next. You see, I have a little game planned for you and me. I just want my Lucy back. I don't want to play a silly game. If you cooperate with me, you can have her. The phone line goes dead. What am I going to do? I guess we're going to leave this room. I guess we're not going to leave this room. Wait, what is this room? Call for help. Wait, why is this? This is weird. I think maybe you weren't... I wonder if they just didn't block that correctly. Hello? A Unity tile issue? Oh, am I stuck? Is there a way to resolve this? Interact with the door? Yeah, it does. It don't interact. It don't do anything. Womp womp. Call for pizza. I can't use the phone either. Oh no. Hang on, let me try something. Maybe if we scoosh it down. Does that make things better? Maybe if we exit it, and maybe if we... Okay, I played it. Maybe play it again? Scooby farts. Chrono's telling you to play this game, and a game you can't play because of bugs is very funny. It is, isn't it? Nah, looks like this one's... Looks like we're boned on this one. Alright, well in that case, let's go back. Let's fast forward. That's a nice feature. Let's see what the basement is. That is not any basement that I have seen before. Oros. Waz to move, left button interact. We play. This one's Godot. Welcome to... I don't know. Oh, it is the Ouroboros. And a palace of meat. And... Alright, who called the cat being evil? Cause, yeah, you called it. You were clever to come down here in this basement beneath time. I made a deal with the Ouroboros to get Lucy out of that horrible place. You both will be safe here forever, with some constraints. Nothing else exists now. Time, the temporal chain of procedural cruelty, has closed. You'll find her further down. Goodbye, Catherine. Okay, so if I'm reading this correctly, the cat saved Catherine and Lucy by destroying all of reality. And this is all that exists now. Can we jump off the side? Oh, we can. Goodbye. Video game, you did plan for people to do this, right? Like you did consider the possibility that people were gonna do this, right? Video game? Video game. Okay, cool. Let's try that again. Good. I'm glad of it. Nummy nummy. Do love that chest cavity. It's like a big, soggy Kinder egg. Trap forever between two infinite buttholes. Jump on the meat roof. You can't jump in this, unfortunately. What is that? I played enough Far Cry 2 to recognize malaria when I see it. Also, what is that? Green chimkin nugget? Wait, what the hell is this? Cat? Mom! Okay, so I guess we didn't. I guess the cat didn't actually save Lucy. It saved like a tape of her or something. All right, chat. So we have completed one circuit through here. We went from the start to Kyoto 1986 to an epic samurai showdown to a weird home out of space. Forget that this happened, and then we went to the last refuge of all of existence where we're stuck with a homicidal cat. All right, so let's take a moment. I'm curious, chat. What do you think of this? What say you of this? Now that we've been through one circuit of this, not the greatest hit rate so far. My personal observation is where's the horror? where's the scary bits? Like it does say chronological, haunted, anomalous, interconnected narrative guide each decision. Parts that aren't broken is okay. Things that people know how to program, they don't know how to write. As an experience, I like this. As much of a fan as I am of weird indie games and narrative experiments and whatnot, I think this is cool. It's just not what I was expecting. I was expecting a little more substance from each of these segments, and I was expecting some actual horror. Wanted to like it more than I do, feeling real lukewarm at best. Okay, so here's another question. Should we start another path from the start? Should we start another branch going in the leftward direction? Or do you want to work backwards and fill out everything before we head over there? If you want real horror, go to Wyoming. All right, well that's one vote for starting a new branch. What say you, chat? Whole new branch or fill in the rest of the gaps? It seems like there might be, it looks like there's actually like a secret third path off of here too. Spice saying Wyoming. Yeah, it looks like there's the original binary choice. Feels like going to Kyoto meant exactly nothing. I think, okay. I think that's something you kind of have to, you kind of just have to make your peace with in experiments like this. It is very, very likely that whoever picks up on a particular storyline is just gonna kind of drop it and go their own direction with it. I feel like it's kind of hard to avoid something like that. Anyway, let's fast forward. Actually, you know what? We'll play through the intro one more time just so people can see what it looked like. Although I do think, oh yeah, I forgot, OBS hates it. Okay, there we go. Mommy, I'm scared. I'm scared too, honey. When can we stop hiding? I know, no, darling, I'm sorry. Let me just like, here. So this is what the house originally looked like. It's Lucy's room. We just moved in and set it up for here before everything went to hell. Literal hell. Wait, that was... I thought I was losing my mind for a second. I thought I saw a second door somewhere. I don't think this works anymore. Alright, so people start beating on the door. Someone knocking on the door. Maybe it's someone looking for help. Maybe it's them. I can open the door. We can also push the cabinet away. Ooh! Push cabinet. So you're right. I remember somebody asked that. If we could push the cabinet. This is mommy who's at the door. I don't know, honey. Stay here. They'll go away. After years of nerd media, I'm generally incredibly lukewarm about Western developed media where people go to Japan. Do they actually just give up? No, they don't. How the fuck did you do that? That's cheating. Oh. Oh, they went this way. They took Lucy. Time to see an old friend. How in the shit did they manage that? The dog farted again. Maybe you can help me. Power plot. Well, look who's back. How can I help you? Took her. I don't even think what they do to children. I'll get her back. How do you plan on doing that? What do you mean? The Antichrist never existed in the first place. We want to go back in time and stop the Antichrist, and Kronos, the god of time, is probably going to help us or some shit. I want to help and see stuff, various things, and the conjurings, and here are your choices. Well, I'm in Kyoto. I don't know which one you should go to. I'm ready to choose who's going to be. It's constantly making me not take it seriously, which is not great for horror or caring at all. Yeah, the lack of horror, I think, is hurting it. It's definitely going for a spooky vibe, but it's not actually horror, and I think that's hurting it. What lies in wait? May your prayers be answered here. WASDA's move, left mouse, interact, advanced dialogue, tab is inventory. Do not play. Whatever you do, don't play. Let's play it. Out to Wyoming. See, I thought they had a good setup for the structure, that each of the different branches was going to represent a different, like a different ceremony that we had to stop, but no. Not at all. Shh. It's okay. You're safe now, my child. I won't let it get you, Lucy. There are fates worse than death. Lucy ain't looking so hot at the moment. Oh, Christ. I didn't expect to see the face of such a dear friend so soon. Did I misinterpret the chain? You've made no mistake, Damien. Something unexpected has occurred. Unexpected? I've never known the god of time to be surprised. It's Catherine. I can only speculate the cause, but her decisions, normally grains of sand dropped in a river, have mysteriously become boulders carving new streams. She has become unbound. Unbound? Interesting. She may be the key to ending it. Please, Kronos, bring her to me. About that. I wasn't the only one who noticed. Look. So this is Wyoming. Doesn't look like there is anything for miles. We did it. We found Wyoming. Huh, I thought this was one of Kronos' glasses. Can't seem to activate it. I guess it's just a normal hourglass. Look. Smells like candle. Candle. Nothing in this nightstand. This bed smells musty. That's a pretty nice jacket. It's pitch black. There has to be a light here somewhere. You might just, like, go outside. Kronos spawned me here for a reason. I should explore this place before blindly heading out. Been a while since I... Oh my god. It's a May. This shit is like brain chaff. It makes me want to just lock up mentally. Been a while since I of C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D the cold food and of hot eat the food. I get this reference and I hate it. This will work. Just need something to light it with. Nothing in the nightstand. There's some matches in the pocket. Mine now. Use light. Amazing. Was it stairs? Oh god. Oh god. Ew. Gross. I hate it. Oh, eyeballs. Gross. These aren't fresh, but they're not that old either. This is where the ritual took place. Am I too late to stop it? No, there must be something I'm missing. A journal. March 3rd, 1968. It's only gotten worse. This constant noise, 1,000 voices talking all at once, is deafening. I can barely hear myself think anymore. All I have left is prayer. April 16th, 1968. Just when I thought I couldn't take it anymore, my prayers were answered. I still hear their voices, but it's no longer just noise. They began speaking as one. August 22nd, 1968. I have a hard time telling what are my thoughts and what are theirs. I've been compelled to dig. I started the hole behind my altar. That's where the voices were strongest. September 12th. They want to make me an angel, but they can't until I sacrifice my sight and listen. The hell out my way. I was about to say I appreciate this game is spell check. Wyoming contains more English than Cleota. Oh, God. Okay. That was like the first creepy thing to happen. Catherine. Kronos has deceived you, but fear not, for I watch over thee. What? Oh, my head. Who's there? Show yourself. Come forth, my child. Life is a creek you... Okay. Life is a creek you've thus far drifted blindly, and I am the water on which you float. The ocean where all things end, and the rains that replenish. Enough with the metaphors. I am the mother of all creation, though you may know me better as God. Don't look like any god I know. Whatever happened to being created in your image? Selfish lie humanity tells itself to obfuscate their insignificance. So we're just ants to you. Atoms to the cosmos would be more accurate. What does the cosmos want with an atom? What does God want with a starship? Damien is a monument of hubris. Believing his power ordains him the right to hoard souls. So long as he is allowed to exist, life is destined to perish. Tell me something I don't know. You are wasting time. I need to stop the conjuration ritual. Have the pieces not clicked for you? There is no conjuration ritual. Kronos sent you back in time as a mercy killing, hoping you'd run out the clock. What? No, he owed me. Yeah, this is Wyoming, obviously. Yes, he owed me. My treacherous disciple has a habit of betrayal, only interested in his own benefit. Okay, this text effect is neat if you don't have to read like 20 lines of it. There is still hope. I will send you to the moment Damien is most vulnerable. And with this, you will smite him down. And anyone else who dares try and stop you. Is this a gun? Did you give me, like, an eldritch gun? What do you get out of this? A thorn removed from my paw. Should you seek my guidance, you will find me where the seeds of faith have been planted. Go forth. We got the God gun. My angel of death. Blue? Kronos' stream when always green. Should probably get that looked at. Oh my god. Speak of the devil. Catherine, my attempts to keep you off the board have only promoted you to being the most important piece. You have my deepest apologies. I don't need your apologies. I need you to get out of my way. If you attempt to stop me again, Damien will not be the only casualty. There is much you do not know. Allow me to take you back to your time. Damien will explain. You see me face the Antichrist at the height of his power? I need you to trust me, Catherine. I don't know what lies that thing spun. Is it a lie that you sent me on a wild goose chase? Things are different now. You have been gifted a power that can end this conflict, which I adamantly intend on doing. Now move. Catherine, don't be so rash. I implore you to reconsider. Do I shoot his Do I shoot his Morpheus looking ass? Or let him take me to Damien? Well, this is a pretty good choice. Shoot him! Shoot him! Alright, we're gonna shoot his Morpheus looking ass. This takes us to Deja Void, which looks really weird from this. This is all scribbled out. WASD to move, left mouse button to interact, right mouse button to put on off the glasses. Okay. Morpheus looking ass. Lucy is only one letter off from lucky. Too true. Too true. True words have never been spoken. This apocalypse was made with Unity. There is no coming back from what you did, Catherine. Ooh. Kronos' glasses. Oh my fucking eyeballs. Oh god, I hate it. We finished this earlier. Any other short horror games that are actually scurry? Well, okay, I don't know if we're gonna finish this early because I do want to explore the other branches. It seems like we're gonna have time to see everything that this game has to offer. And I figure while we're in it, we might as well win it. Okay, that scared me because it was loud and obnoxious. Hi. What? Oh. Hi. Is this us? Baby! I need the baby! Okay, I'm missing memory. So we need a memory. My teeth? I found my teeth. Where do these go? Yeah, you probably shouldn't leave your teeth laying around. Just shove them right in there? No, that's probably not a good idea. I'm a baby. Wah. So I guess we have to put the memories back where they go, huh? Wah. What's this? Her favorite movie. Okay, wait. Okay. Where'd my teeth go? Wait, no, for real. Where'd my teeth go? Maybe it went back to where... I hope I didn't just render this incompletable because my teeth went away. Inventory? According to the instructions, we don't have an inventory. An everlasting bond. Great, I'm a genius. I heard something happen. Did anything else change in here, or? Also, you may have noticed this, but the controls in this are kind of fucked. Like, the mouse controls are insanely sensitive. Wait, those are my teeth, right? Okay, so they went back to where they needed to go. All right. I will come back and grab those once we figure out where they go. Okay, that isn't anything. Small mercies. Something in there, okay. Okay, fortunately you can't, oh, you can kind of fall off of these. Oh, because there's a thingy up here, that's why. Baby bottle. Who's the blonde life partner? The blonde is Lucy, as far as I know. I guess these are Catherine's memories of raising Lucy. Lucy Goofy. Take it, you weird baby thing. I don't like the crying either. By the way, you can't fall off of these. Oh, maybe that was here. There we go. A nurtured childhood. So wait, that means the last one is our teeth? What the hell? The implication there are memories here of things that aren't going to happen now. Well, apparently we don't get our teeth knocked out. That's good. I think of that as a good thing. The betrayal of your own body. Sorry, your teeth fell out, Mom. Oh, I broke them. I think something got... Oh, hi! Oh God, they're watching me. What's the problem here? This is creepy, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Well, you went and fucked it now. You had to go and break the glasses. Oh, this is great. Oh, here's the door. Well... Well, Catherine, you did it. The choice is yours. What'd I do? Run away or protect the child? That's not a very interesting choice. I mean... Run. Okay, for this, I'm gonna go with protect it first, because that seems really out of character for her. But we'll go back and, oh, that's weird. I thought this was gonna be a conclusion. I guess we're not that far into the chain. Roadrunner SNES game had better music. Time Harrier. Waz's move, mouse's aim, LMB is shoot. Be kind, rewind. Haha, why is it a home movie? All right. Click. A wise decision, but know this: when the time comes, you must fight. 10 years later. That's me clicking. What do I exist as now? A paradoxical ghost? A guardian? Oh, hang on. Protecting over Lucy and myself. Protecting from... Oh, here comes some now. OBS no like that one. Yeah, that's right. I still move with Wazda. Oh my god, is this like Space Harrier? Oh my god, it's Space Harrier. Chat. They called it fucking Time Harrier for a reason. MS Paint Harrier. You finally, after eons of searching timelines. Do you even know what you did? The trouble you've caused? Is this Damien? Chrono's dead. These things are able to travel time streams. Ah, I clicked off of it. Shit, fuck. Let's walk and talk. Don't worry, the girl won't need your protection anymore. But I said I was gonna protect her. We're going to the source. So this is the thing. The choice was to leave the girl or protect her, and I chose protect her, and now this game is like, yeah, you don't need to protect her anymore. It's 10 years later. We're playing Space Harrier. Get in, nerd. Can I get out of this box? By the way, I don't know why this runs like ass for OBS. It runs fine on my computer. You've gone stronger in this time, as have I. I've had a plan for as long as I can remember. Narrative telephone, some people just ignore the prompt, yeah. Post Chronos, anytime misplaced beings can travel through the time streams. Time stream allows for travel between time periods and timelines, yes, but... Also the tri-dimensional gates. The gates that bridge the gaps between worlds. I don't think you can die. Like, I don't have a life bar or anything. That's something I've noticed about all these. It really doesn't seem like you can die. The only one where there seemed like there was any threat was the sword fight. I don't know what would have happened if Satan or the Antichrist had pushed me all the way back. What about falling forever? I don't think that was intentional. God damn it, I keep clicking off of it. Not that it matters. I haven't even been reading the dialogue. Something's getting stronger the closer we get. That's probably indigestion. It's cool that they made, like, MS Paint Harrier, but it would be even cooler if I wasn't stuck in a box and we were actually going somewhere. And, like, if any of this mattered. Sorry, is something gonna happen, or? Oh my god, I keep clicking off. Ah, here we are. From here we can ascend to kill God. Why are we killing God again? Why don't we like God? Finally ceases endless tampering in the lives of all we can do together. Okay, so like... oh god. You want to kill God or Satan? Which feeling, chat? Buster says God. Arcane says Satan. Boot Blacking says God. Who cares? All right, we got God, Satan, God. All right, we'll kill God. I guess we'll just kill God. Ascend. Ooh, why is there arrow keys? Select options, spacebar, skip dialogue, select options. Okay, ascend. Cream. Secret cream. Should I be concerned about this? I see deicide as a moral responsibility. If God and Satan are the same person, wouldn't that be funny? Maybe that's the big reveal. All right, well, this is the end of this particular chain. So hopefully we get some kind of denouement. Press space. Hi. Where are we? We find ourselves in the beyond, Catherine, the great beyond. All right, now where are they? They, who would that be, Damien? Yes, I see. Now she's by your side, supposedly. The last rock in my path, which keeps me from fulfilling my true purpose. Who has always despised me despite its inferiority, now more than ever. More now than ever. Monument of hubris, thus I see you. Hi. Catherine, I know that it has been long. I believe you have successfully completed your mission. Kronos has never been a viable option. My head is throbbing. Attack. His glasses mirror your mind, now shattered. It almost impresses me the effect the time stream can cause on such feeble creatures, human beings. Attack. I like that you said hopefully. Who are you? I don't remember. My head. Keep fighting, Catherine. If you don't pull the trigger, I'll end you both. Foolish. This weapon is mine creation. I graced it thee. Didn't even capitalize the I. Lucy, where is she, Damien? I miss her, my daughter. She doesn't need your protection anymore. Damien, why don't you share where Lucy is? Do not listen to them, Catherine. I am creator, the most powerful being of every realm. You have no means to detain me, especially you, Damien. Weak, frail, powerless, you shall never reach my feet. Not even Kronos could make it this far. Forsaken, you're doomed to isolation. Wrong, because she's with me. Catherine, you amuse me. Try again, I'll show you amusement. You wouldn't. Lucy. Shut your trapping eyes on the target, sweetheart. I'll make you as useful as Kronos right now. Finally, I'm the highest of beings. I have the right to rule above all. I'll forever stay in reality with my doings. For the briefest second, I thought that said I'll stay in reality with my dongs. My power will pierce the heavens. I can't believe this. What will become of the universe? You have no idea what you've done. She should have been dead from the start. You don't deserve this power, Damien. God, what have I done? Lucy! Please, Damien, I need you to let me take care of my Lucy. I'm afraid that won't be possible, dear. Only because she's now a part of me. Her flesh, her bones, her soul, and her will to live, and everything you call Lucy are all part of me now. Everything so I can ascend and defeat that worthless bunch of tentacles who you call God. Everything thanks to Lucy. She was delicately picked by destiny for greatness. Reality weaved the perfect path for me to pursue and for my triumph to shine. Cheer up, Catherine. Appreciate the chance I'm giving you, the chance to rejoice in the birth of your new God. Can't be, Lucy. You didn't do that to her, did you? God, Kronos. Lucy, I need you. Where are you, honey? I'll rebirth this reality with my image likeness and bathe it in my blood, forever to stain each and every being. This is my legacy! You are forbidden. Did we just get saved by the goat man? Also there's 6 fingers on this one. Killed my Lucy. Prepare to die. How? Wait, what do you are? Parentheses. Damien ceases to exist. Mother, do not be afraid, for I am here. We get biblically accurate Lucy. Yes, I've been beside you since your first breath in this reality, in every reality. The Lucy you know as your daughter is no longer alive, but worry not, I shall fix everything that has ever been tainted. I'll protect every you that existed, exists, and will exist. Cat. Is Lucy the cat? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? All right. Well, that's 2 whole chains completed. Damien died, so I'm happy about that. We are the cat, which is Lucy, but is also Kronos fighting God for Damien. Yes. This shit makes any sense. I hate this. Yes, another successful Friday. All right, let's start filling in the gaps. Let's go back. I'm gonna work my way backwards through this chain and see what else we got. So, at the end of Time Harrier, we shall descend and kill Satan instead. What is Damien? I missed it. Damien is the Antichrist. Damien needs Lucy to reincarnate and ascend to godhood. Mouse or arrow and enter key to move and control. It's all I have left. So yeah, Damien is the Antichrist. I think the protagonist of the first game, of C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D, they have ended the world and they want to ascend to godhood so they can scribble over reality. But they need Lucy to do it. I don't know who the fuck Catherine is. I don't know what the relevance of Catherine is other than being Lucy's mom. Kronos is the god of time. The cat doesn't trust him and wants to end him and apparently all reality. And then God is God, I guess. I don't know. That's really about as far as I've gotten with this. The understanding of this. Oh my god, it's RPG Maker. Ooh, it's you. You want to see the big man downstairs, don't ya? We don't need to be so cruel. It'd be best that it stops now. Screen is tiny, I know. Can I? Oh god, okay. Okay, hopefully this doesn't explode and anything. Arctic emerged, lanes emerged. We are her, fight. Attack. Lanes. I have no specials. So I guess we'll just attack. Lanes is slains. People need to learn to stay in their lanes. Arctic is slain. Her was victorious. 40 EXP. You okay there, Chief? Bye. You're here. Look, it wasn't my idea to start all this absolute malarkey. The troubling kid I birthed has been like this since the beginning. What can I do? I know what you want. If I could, I would help with that. But I can't. I know what the other option is. And you know, I ain't gonna make it that easy. Satan emerged. An excellent hit. Satan took a bunch of damage. Oh, okay. If it's all coming to this, you are going down with me. So, oh, okay. And And so, it all returns to nothing. I'm happy to stroke your hair one more time. I think that was it. Okay, something mysterious has happened here. All right, before we explore this third option, I'm gonna fill out the rest of these chains. I wanna see what other options were. So we're going back to Deja Void. We're gonna fast forward to the end. We're gonna abandon Lucy and go through the door. We can actually jump in this one. This is Transport Struggle. Lord. You've sealed his fate. Lord. Okay, so you can't actually fall off of shit in this one. Easily. Alright, we're gonna have to do some floaty 3D platforming. I must keep going. I have to get back to her. But we abandoned her. We went through the door. We were like, fuck this noise. This looks like my way out. Motherfucker, I don't know what time it is. What? Maybe, what? Huh? You just wait until they turn green? What the hell? So like, do you have clues or anything for solving puzzles or stuff? So I can't step on that. That's cool. Was pretty excited for this too. Hate to disappoint you, but okay, look, for real. Where's the clue for this? Oh, you know what? You know what? Hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There it is. Will you make your way out by train or by taxi? That was the entire game. That was the whole thing. Train or taxi? I'm gonna go train. We're gonna do both. All right, so we make our way out by train. The end. All blacked out. Silly me thinking those were two separate puzzles and not the puzzle and the answer. Beware the end. This is the end. Oh, you gotta be okay. God, I was gonna be so mad. Okay, well this looks cool at least. Oh shit, this actually looks really cool. I'm glad it's like this. Welcome. Welcome to City 17. Alright, this, I can deal with this. What am I doing here? What are any of us doing here? What have I done? Why did I do this? Was this a good idea? Was it wise for me to do this? Should I question it? 3D Cannibal? Oh, if only. Not the only one who went to Half-Life 2, hello. Spiral Staircase. Oh my god, wait, no way. No way can you actually wander around in this shit. No fucking way. Do you know where we're going? Do I look like I know where we're going? Remember Cannibal? Of course I remember Cannibal. I love Cannibal. Well, okay, holy fuck. It looks like you can just kind of wander out here for all eternity. But, I mean, in the interest of time, I probably shouldn't. Is it a runner mobile game? I think you can, I think it's on Steam. Yeah, I think it's on Steam for free. Cannibal should be playable. I think they ported it from Flash to whatever's on Steam now. I guess let's walk towards one of these things. It really feels like the game is taunting me by leaving this "do you know where we're going" at the bottom. Like, motherfucker, do I look like I know where I'm going? What's this? Oh, well, I made something happen. You gave up your daughter for a shot at time. Oh, I guess, okay, I'm trying to get all three of these, I guess. Cannibals proc gen sometimes produce some cruel jumps. I don't know how to get down. Danny Baranowski did the soundtrack. I remember being pretty great. Yeah, it is really good. Soundtrack is wonderful. I like this game a lot, to be honest. What happened to life? I think it's very interesting that we ended up here. I really like the aesthetic of this, and I really like how we've gone from, like, the Antichrist-fueled apocalypse to this, somehow. More of this kind of weirdness is what I'm looking for. If we're not gonna do spoops, give me more of this. Your punishment evaded by repetition. I mean, I'm also just a real big sucker for, like, weird cityscapes and mega structures and stuff. Feels very beginner's guide-y. Not many chains, but one. Well, now what the hell do I do with myself? Oh. Okay. You must go back to go forward. Okay. Sure. So that's what happens if you leave the memory void by train. Happens if we leave by taxi. Do we get to play some crazy taxi? WASD move, E advanced dialogue, control, crouch, left mouse button, shoot. Taxi. The spine says Angel of... I think it says Angel of Death. Travel through time and space with the new technology. Okay. Angel of Taxi. Favorite runner game is still Dino Run. I used to be obsessed with Jetpack Joyride. I put so much time into the original release of Jetpack Joyride. Hey, it's God. Welcome, Catherine. Where are we going tonight? I don't know. You have a job to finish, remember? I do. Good, I'll take you somewhere less burdened by the dismantling of time. I'll take you to her. What happened? You return from a place of memories broken, but time will heal that. But that doesn't matter now. What matters is what you'll do next. I will kill him. And then I'll have Lucy back. Oh, I guess we're still in the apocalypse. That's the Catherine I know. Don't worry. Don't wash away the anger, Catherine. Don't wash away the sorrow. Keep the pain even through the darkest day. It'll make you strong. Is that truly necessary? Kronos, I mean. He used to be my friend. Yes, he became a liability. You saw it yourself. He was working with him. Trust was a privilege he had lost long ago. What will happen when I become a liability? You won't. How do you know? From me came the ashes of creation. From me came the sands of fate. And from those came you. Now go. And don't forget about the gift I gave you. I am my space gun. Hi. Oh, that's cute. Where are you, piece of shit? There you are. Catherine, I was expecting you. Lucy, what happened to you? Are you okay? Mom, is that you? Damien, what'd you do to my daughter? What'd you do? I saved her. You couldn't take care of her. There are things you don't know yet. But now you have potential, Catherine. Now you can fix this mistake. Now you can fix everything. I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth. We're at the end of the world, and you just have the audacity to say this wasn't part of your plan? The truth goes unspoken, Catherine. All you do is bring death, destruction, pain. Oh, you should be careful. Maybe you'll start talking about yourself. I know you are, but what am I? God only brings out tentacles for formal events. Mom, what is he talking about? At least I didn't kill my own friend. It was necessary. He betrayed me and got in my way. He helped you, the Antichrist. You think so? And you're going to be the next. Catherine, what have you become? The Angel of Death. Well, that was easy. Lucy, you're finally mine again, my sweetheart. What'd you do, Mom? I can't see. Don't worry, we're together again. I'm scared. What happened, Mom? We don't need to be afraid anymore. We're safe. Mom, I'm scared. You're scaring me. It's me, darling. Can't you see? No, you're not my mom. You're different. Please stay away. Let's go home, okay? I'll take care of you. Everything will be fine. No, please don't. Oh no, bad mom end. Why bad mom dough? All right, so we have completed this entire branch up here. So we need to, now we need to explore the entire other branch off of Wyoming. Which was, Jesus Christ, my eyes, I forgot about that. We are not gonna shoot his Morpheus looking ass now. We're gonna spare him. And this leads to good faith. Dino Run is super cheap on Steam. Got the DX version of bundle. That's the only version I played. I was super late to the game. It leads us to the very thing we are losing. Time. Or I guess faith. There's also faith. Man, the Faith trilogy is so good. I just feel like throwing that out there.
Mortis.
I see Kronos was successful in retrieving you. Welcome, Catherine. Lucy, where's Lucy? What have you done with my daughter? I think you know the answer to that already. You bastard! My gun, where is it? Forgive me, but we had to hide that new toy of yours in order for this conversation to go smoothly. Have no fear, you'll love it back once we were finished talking. And what is it you're so desperate to discuss? Tell me, Catherine, what did you think happens when you die? Nothing. Nothing happens, we die and that's that. If only that were the truth. An eternal rest, long and peaceful, a fitting end to a life of torment. Such niceties are sadly not offered to your kind in the end. Why is he JonTron now? Who is flipping out? Oh, it is. Well, fortunately, nothing's really happening, so. The truth of the matter is far, far more grim and unkind. Moments after the passing of a human life, God sends an angel to collect the soul. The soul is not ferried to a higher plane of existence to enjoy paradise, neither is it laid to rest, it is harvested. What God intends to do with these souls is unknown to us currently. We do know that once the harvest is complete, and it's very painful. The rest is completely drained and their mind numbed, yet the soul continues to live. Oblivion is not even afforded these unfortunate many. They are painfully conscious and suffering even now. That is why I've begun collecting souls of my own. I can spare what is left of humanity from this righteous church. Oh my god! The Antichrist is the good guy. Bullshit, you're a murderer. I knew you would be difficult to convince. Tell me, when you met with God, did they seem like the kind, benevolent being as described in scriptures? Did it seem like they cared for humans? No. They called us atoms the cosmos. I thought so. Could such a God truly invite humans to live with them in paradise after their demise? I doubt that. Perhaps you need further convincing. Oh, it's this Morpheus looking motherfucker. Ah, Kronos, perfect timing. Catherine here is still in need of some encouragement. Did you bring the tape I requested? It's right here. Excellent. Consider this a show of good faith. Kronos always told you he was unable to send you back to this moment. But that may have been a white lie. Forgive me, I thought it would be better if you didn't. With this tape, you could change what happened that day. Does he have a dildo on his head? That's a mohawk, actually. The most uncomfortable of dildos, when you think about it. If you can't, at least you'll get to see an angel at work. Best of luck, Catherine. I hope you don't regret this. That's a fucking lot of TV. Ah, Jesus, my eyeballs. Okay, so I guess we do have to do things now. So let me, here. We'll take it. We'll take it back. Hi. You doing okay there, Chief? I'm sorry, did you want me to do something, or? All right. Cat, what? Oh my God. Miss having a mohawk, but growing that fucker back out was a pain in the ass after I got tired of it. Probably won't do it again. What are you doing here? So this guy is Ezra. Oh my god, oh Jesus. They said you're gonna stay home and look after Lucky. Lucy. Ezra, is that really you? Of course it's me, sweetie. Damn, am I that dirty already? What's gotten into you, cat? You look so pale. Is Lucy alright? She's fine. Safe at home. I was concerned about you is all. Oh, thank God. You look like you'd seen a ghost. I was worried. If you're that scared something might happen to me, then maybe it's best we work together today. We'll be finished in no time, and then we can head back home. Does that sound good? Yeah, let's get done quick. Okay, good. I'll check out this area. If you could look around, that'd be a great help. Alright, so I bet Ezra is our husband who died a horrible, ignoble death in the apocalypse. Inspect hydro flasks. These flasks end up surprisingly durable in the end. This one's empty. We have more than we need back home. I'll leave this here. What's this? Could be something good in here. Cat behind you! Oh shit, it's cultists. Where are we at? Oh boy, what do we have here? Looks like a couple of nobodies. Please let us go. We're no threat to you. Maybe not you, but her, however. Just what are you doing with an artifact like this? Stop this. Let Ezra go. He's got nothing to do with this. I can tell you everything if you just let him go. Sorry, no can do. His soul is still valuable. Look around you. It's the end of the world. God is purging this world in preparation for the next. The only thing left is to collect the souls of the living. If you have any dignity left, you'll give them up freely. This isn't good. Ezra, is this how you died? I can save him this time, but I can't let those two take that gun. Should I save Ezra and get out of here? Or risk it all to get that gun back? Guy's kind of a dick. Everyone's a dick in this. They let everything get expanded out to everyone being dicks. All right, let's rescue Ezra. Please do executive order. All right, so something else I've noticed about this is none of these have really much in the way of gameplay. The sword games where we fought the lanterns and then we fought the Antichrist were the only ones that really seemed to have any kind of... I mean, there was Space Harrier, but none of that was really consequential, you know? None of that actually mattered. And I noticed that the controls for this one are just click to progress the dialogue. Like, that's it. And it makes me wonder if, like, the developers were discouraged from making more substantial gameplay, or just that's just their style, or what. But yeah, there's every single one of these is extremely light on gameplay. Creativity of the Collective is walking sin, so we can sin we can use to tell our story. Kronos, we need your help. Oh my god, he really is a Morpheus looking motherfucker. Catherine, what have you done? We need to get out of here. Not so fast, you Morpheus looking fuck. Mo. Wow. Oh, and there went Ezra. Ezra, Kronos. Why not join them? Catherine. Catherine, do not be afraid. Your body may have been vaporized, but I've intercepted and rescued your soul. Why? Who are you? I'm Gaia. Okay, now we got Gaia, the life force of this planet. You, Catherine, are the chain breaker. Yes, you're destined to end this conflict between the celestial beings, Damien the Antichrist and God the creator of all. For too long, they have tortured the beings of Earth, harvested souls for their own use. I just want to save Lucy. Together, we will make sure no life ever has to suffer the same fate as Lucy again. To aid in your battle, I will give you a new body and grant you power beyond comprehension. First token of friendship from a dear loved one who recently and tragically passed. Kronos' blessed shoes. They will give you unmatched speed, allowing you to move so fast it will seem as if time itself has stopped. Get equipped with time shoes. Next, I'll channel the spirit of every living creature into a regenerative energy shield so you may be protected in your time of need. You will not suffer alone. Get equipped with spirit bomb shield. And finally... Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. And finally, forged from the great red cedar trees of our ancient forest and the iron ore from the earth's core, a golden AK-47. Okay, this better lead to some shit. This better lead to just like a knockdown, drag out shoot fest. Do not disappoint me. With this power, you can end the suffering caused by these otherworldly intruders. There's no way I can kill both of them. There's no need, my child, for you see D.A.M.E.N. and God's life forces are joined like the links in a chain. Ending one will end the other. You're meant to break the chain. Well, that's not what happened in the other ones. It's all bullshit. Maybe. But now it's time for you to choose. Will you pursue Damien in his 1,000-story tower located in the center of Cyber Neo, New York? Or take on God in his demented, inverted chaos castle beyond reality? I could tell this developer was really taking the prompt seriously. Well, shit, man. God, yes, God is Dracula. Attack and dethrone God. Alright, we will begin by attacking and dethroning God. Holy Halls of God. Waz's move, space, jump, E interact. Okay, we can shoot and we can slow time. Okay, this one has actual things we can do. This is encouraging. Sure, and I are gonna settle down and watch Castlevania soon. That sounds like fun. That sounds like a good time. Welcome to the Holy Halls of God. Okay, I like this. I don't know if I need to frag these angels, but I'm fragging these angels. Oh wait, they just respawn. Well, that's some bullshit. Oh, I can interact with them. You must be so happy to learn you'll soon become one of us soon. Welcome to heaven, sorrowful soul. You need no more anger. Rest now, sorrowful soul. Yeah, whatever. Put down your weapon and accept the gift which has been given to you, eternal life here with us in heaven. No, I don't. I will explode your torsos from your bodies. I can slow down time, which is neat. So this is what amounts to the Chaos Fortress of the Kingdom of Heaven, huh? Just uncomfortably narrow walkways. This is what liberals want. I can't talk to him, so. Okay, I win. To be honest, I have dreams like this. And as promised, with the death of God came the death of Damien and all evil. As the creator of everything vanished, so did the creation itself. Everything that is left now is nothing, and nothing is what is left. Was that really what you wished for? Oh my god. It's dangerous to go alone, take nothing. Okay. Damien time. This tower is apparent. Damien. This is actually really creepy looking. Video instructions, mouse, everything. Damien. Are you a Damien or a Damient? Hey, look, we're finished with this game forever. We've caused everything to cease to be. Should I play La Mulana? Oh, so this is Neo Cyber New York. Oh god, I'm so sorry, chat. That's so embarrassing. Cyber Neo New York 26XX. Damien Tower stands taller than any structure before it, lording above the clouds that serves as a monolithic reminder to those who remain. The Cyberpocalypse. To whose hope stands tall, the tower stands taller. Like the building itself, Damien's rule is sturdy, immovable, and absolute, a benefactor of death. Tonight is different, though. You're getting time-woobed. On this night, time bends to a new will. La Mulana is pain. It is, but it's also really good, Catherine. Alright, let's do this. We have a photo of Lucy, a blessed AK-47 Chronos' shoes. It turned into a point-and-click adventure chat. Ooh, with a neat cursor, too. What an ego. Oh my god, sorry, no entry. I've been told to keep everyone out. Is there anything I can do to make you change your mind? Over my cold, dead body. OBS hates this too. OBS seems to really hate Godot. Unless I put it into windowed mode. Use blessed AK-47 on tower guard. That was easy. Hello, do you happen to have an appointment? Yeah, I'm here to see Damien. Considering this building is supposed to be under complete lockdown, I sincerely doubt it. Relax, I hate this job and I'm not a snitch. Oh, well, in that case. Sorry, but no, I don't have the means to get you up to Damien's penthouse. Besides, it'd be too risky. Do you think you'd disable that metal detector for me then? It's also pretty risky. I take bribes, though. What is this? A card reader? That's a fucking floppy drive from the 80s. What the shit, man? Looks like a metal detector. I might alert the whole building when I try to walk through that thing. You want some magic shoes? If I give you these shoes, will you turn that metal detector off for me? Fuck it, why not? He seems distracted by the monitors. I don't think he realizes I'm here. I think I see a safe in there. I can't get in though. There's a padlock on the handles. Well, anyway, let's fucking... Former security officer. Always feels weird to kill someone. I do love the majority of the puzzles in this are solved by use gun on object. I know, Batman, I'm an old woman. There is some kind of document here. As per the security department's request, the paint on the safe's dials has been scratched off and each dial has been randomly rotated around. Anyone who's operated the safe prior has had their memory wiped, so its proper combination rests only in the mind of Damien himself. Oh, look at that, a key card. It says penthouse key on it. I'm a goddamn genius, chat. Luck has nothing to do with it. Says a harvester look to it. Oh, it kind of does, doesn't it? All right, I think this is it. Okay, this looks fucking cool. This is a really good shot. Damien. Hello, Catherine. You know, it's kind of funny. At this point in my life, I haven't actually met you yet. You're exactly how I'd always imagined. I don't actually know what I've told you, but I know what I've told myself. It's fucking creepy, man. Looks good. I'm going to save your soul now, Catherine. Moo-hoo ha 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 ha. Oh my god. I question how well you know me if you thought that was going to work. It's not even real gold. Oh. Listen. I'm trying to do you a favor here. You look scared. What do you think is going on here exactly? I'm trying to help you. I thought you would have known that. Fuck you, Damien. You know what? Maybe you don't deserve what I'm trying to offer you here. It's all in my hands, after all. I think I'm just gonna keep Lucy to myself. She obviously means a lot to you, right? She must be something special. Say hi to God for me. Arrgh, my eyeballs. No. Who's the old guy? Is that? But I thought you were... Mountain Dew did it again. I'm a time traveler. He has a green katana, dude. Aren't you with him? Why are you helping me? Here. Let me help you up. This is by far the best rendition of Kronos yet. I was spending some of my free time traveling around, and the funniest thing happened. I came across my own soul. It told me what happened, everything. I made a deal with Damien. I told him my soul was off limits. I guess the guy just couldn't help himself. Honestly, I'm glad to see you're alright, Cat. But you know killing him isn't really going to change your ultimate fate. Well, about that. Wait. What the hell did you do? Nothing, I swear, but listen, Damien, God, they were connected. The chain, this whole thing was all... prog rock looking Kronos. Some elaborate ass pigtails. Hey, Mom. Hey, sweetie. Do you ever have bad memories? Well, yeah. Not everything in life can be so great, but it's what makes the rest of it so meaningful. What bad memories are you having? Nah, I don't know. Some guy is holding me. There's fire, I guess. I think you were having a dream, honey. Sometimes those get mixed up with memories. Oh. Oh, it's man car time. I used to love watching this before. What am I talking about? Before what? Someone's at the door. To front door. Who could it be? Oh, it's Ezra. Hey, honey. Not just a car, not just a man, but man car. And time rattled on. I think this is a good end? Catherine Carmela Blanche. 1967 to 2056. You had a good run. I don't know where you've gone, but I'll be seeing you there, Cat. Some amazing grass. The ultimate in CGI grass. Still think you should play Shivers 2? I didn't even know there was a Shivers 2. The ups and downs, the ebb and flow. Each day, life takes its toll. Sometimes a pittance, sometimes a horde. Enough beauty and pain, finally death strikes a chord. An eternal promise of eternal rest. An unfortunate truth that serves humanity best. This is a fucking song. Sleep well, Catherine. The ebb and flow. Sometimes you come, sometimes you go. Yes. Okay, that was actually good. That was actually a good one. Can we call it there? Okay, well, I realize, and on that one and only high note, no, unfortunately. We obviously don't have enough time to fill in the rest of the chains, but I do want to know what the third choice is. There is something new that's happened here that leads to this bottom area, and I want to at least explore part of that, if not the whole thing, before we stop for the evening. Something has happened to this tape. Ghost. Something about a ghost. That's interesting. It starts us here this oh, okay. Well, that probably refers to you then. Yes, strange man indeed. Hey, it's you. You're right on time. What? Listen, you're in danger. You need to come with me now. Wait, who are you? How do you know Kronos? I don't have much time to explain. They never have much time to explain. It's dick kick him. You might not believe me either way, but I'm gonna try either way. Catherine, my name is Lucio, and I'm your and I'm your son. What? I told you wouldn't believe me. Yeah, but what you said is impossible. I only have a daughter. Yeah, and I'm her from another dimension. Sorry, but this sounds impossible to me. Come on, you're going to ask Kronos to take you back to the past. Trans confirmed, hell yeah. How much more impossible do parallel dimensions sound to you? How did you know I was going to talk to Kronos? Cat, Mom, I know everything about you. I know why you're here. How do you know this? I'm preparing to meet you for a long time. What? This is my ultimate attempt to save the macroverse. There's a huge threat that is swallowing whole timelines. And I need you. I need your help. Why? Why me? Because most of the timelines pass through this moment. You lose Lucy and you come here to try and get her back. Doesn't matter how their respective universes start or end. All those versions of you are the same in this exact point in time. And that's why I need you now. Because after you talk to Kronos, the branching starts in the timelines. What about Lucy and the Antichrist? The stakes have changed. They are nothing compared to the bigger picture. I know it hurts. I'm your son. But the threat that puts us in danger is far bigger than all of this. And after you help me, if we thrive, you can even get Lucy back. Sorry, Lucio, but I don't believe in you. What do I need to do for you to believe in me? Tell me something no one else knows. My maiden name. Really? Fucking so many people know your maiden name. Catherine Blanche, but you don't like this name. Because of your father. Because of everything that happened. Because of everything that name implies. You're really my son. I told you. Okay, I'm coming with you. Alright, come on then. But wait, don't you think Kronos would be able to help us? No, Mom, he wouldn't. Schmacko. Where we're going, we don't need time. Oh boy. Young man pile closes instant. Oh, I guess we're going in there, huh? Come on, Mom, we have no time to lose. Whee! In the fucking go. Did ND write this? Oh hey, it's the literal chains. I'm out later. See you later, Azathoth. Thanks for coming by. You have to catch up with the VOD later. Thanks for the stream. My pleasure, Helvy. Thank you all for coming out. Sunk costs. Wasn't moving interact. Don't quit, cat. You're almost done. So says you. Very curious what the choices are going to be branching off of here. What is this place? Well, how can I explain it? It's where fates are stored, like pickles in a jar. A place free of constraints from time and space, belonging to all and no universes at the same time. It does look a bit constrained to me with all those chains around. Well, those chains are fates. Pretty weird, huh? So, Lucio, what are we doing here? Oh, sorry, I need you to find an artifact, a very powerful one. After that, I guess we're halfway done on saving the Macroverse. And Lucy, right? Sure, Lucy too. Okay, if this is what it takes, what does the artifact look like? It's the only thing emanating cosmic red energy. You won't miss it. The mouse control is so fucking weird in this. It feels so wrong. I hope we can finish this really quick because I hate it. It's like, I don't know if you've ever played a game or used a program like this, but it's like, the mouse isn't a cursor. It's like bouncing to like different predetermined spots on the screen. Got the frames in half, this might look like an actual PS1 game. I guess that was too far, okay. We'll jump down to that other chain. Yeah, the mouse feels absolutely fucking awful in this. Look, I did it. I'm a genius. This must be it. An anchor? Couldn't it be something a little easier to carry around? No, let me get back to Lucio. I knew you would find the anchor of fates for me. What? Oh, God. Okay, so look. At this point, we have Catherine. We have Lucy. We have the Antichrist, we have Kronos, we have God, we have Gaia, we have Lucy O. Now we've got whatever the fuck this thing is. No, he is as much your enemy as he is mine. Really? So tell me who you are, and maybe I won't try out this damn anchor on you. So eager to fight as ever. I have seen some universal constants, but you always manage to impress me. I will answer who I am, but first I will show you the truth you ought to know. How are you supposed to believe this shit? Like, seriously, how are you supposed to believe this? Welcome to the holy halls of God. You are God? I have used the title God on countless timelines, though this time I will not deceive you any longer. I am Themis, the corruption of Gaia. Themis like that cat Kronos has. Wait, the cat is named Themis? Yes, I disguise as a mere god of order as one of my proudest achievements. Wait, so you're spying on Kronos? If you're not with the Antichrist, you're not with Kronos. Which side are you on? I am on your side, Catherine. Oh, is that so? Then why don't you help me save Lucy? You seem pretty capable of helping me out. It's a Zelda Brawl. This is Gravity Falls. Themis, the corruption of Gaia. It totally does sound like a JRPG, yeah. I already have. What? I will present you the truth. What is the truth? What the fuck is this? This is the end of your existence. You press this button and all instances of you disappeared. Not only your current timeline, but all timelines from all universes. Why did I do it? Was I tricked? No, you want to save your daughter, as always. Lucy. Your desire to protect Lucy was a universal constant. You never chose otherwise, although the two of you were also fated to be apart. Your failure in protecting Lucy is also a universal constant. This is why you press this button. Your end could change fate and allow Lucy to live on a new universe. And did it work? Is Lucy alive on this other universe? Yes, I cannot deny the results. I just want Lucy to be happy. I don't care if it costs my life with her. I know, but still, you could not change your fate unless someone told you to. What do you mean? Kronos and the Antichrist also desire to change their fate. The forces of order and chaos destined to fight throughout eternity, and yet, tired from all the battle, they believe the removal of an universal constant can change your own nature. And they attempted to end you on uncountable timelines. They always failed. The only time they succeeded on their endeavor was when they outright asked you to do it. So I guess I never played to this end of the chain, where Catherine sacrifices herself across all timelines. Okay, they had their own selfish reasons, but in the end it was my choice, right? You protecting Lucy was a universal constant. Do you really have any other choice there? Order and chaos can keep fighting like petulant children, but they should never tamper with the force of Gaia. Gaia? Gaia flows through humanity itself as the energy of life, the free will you all have. Those two have always meddled with human affairs, but they went too far this time. When you press that button, a new universe is born on the future. But all corruption of Gaia, all interferences on free will, created a new being on the past. I must fix the transgressions of Kronos and the Antichrist. I will bring justice to Gaia. So wait, God is a creation of a corrupted timeline? And to fulfill my fate, I cannot let you sacrifice yourself for Lucy. I need you to choose not to press the button. And throw Lucy's future away? What is this? Yes, you and Lucy, you're Lucy, together at last, but you said we're meant to be apart. It is true, or at least it was true. I interfered with the timelines on multiple occasions as I desperately tried to fix the corruption. This caused different outcomes from the usual. Finally, there are timelines where you and your daughter stay together and happy. If you help me accomplish my fate, I can help you earn your greatest wish. Okay. I don't trust you. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't fucking trust anybody. I understand, but there's only one solution. Kill somebody. When you are ready, you must step on the end of this hall. I will tell you there what I need you to do. In the meantime, if you still doubt the truth, I gathered everything you need to know on those displays. Wait, are these like oh, these are synopses of all the different timelines. So like if you didn't finish, you can get like a cheat sheet on what happened in all of them. So like let's do one that we know actually. Like a good faith. You chose to keep Kronos alive and talk with Damien, a waste of an opportunity. Damien explains the painful process of collecting souls. It is true. I collected human souls for their Gaia energy, the free will which permeates life itself. I need all Gaia possible to conquer my quest and fix the corruption. You collected souls? That's what you wanted to do with Lucy? Her soul is indeed extremely powerful. It was a shame to lose it. You bastard! I knew you would not comprehend my reasoning. What happened after your husband met my angels? It will not alleviate your nerves. Ezra, my God, what happened to him? My angels surrounded the both of you. They were ready to redeem your soul. You had to choose between saving Ezra or retrieving my power back. Although the act of choosing may not always correspond to the end of obtaining. Wait, so God is the reason all this bad shit happened? Are you stupid? Let me try to understand what's going on. There's an energy inside all of us named Gaia, right? Yes, the force of life itself, and you are a Gaia from another universe. I am a being made of Gaia just like you are, though you're able to enjoy your free will while I have an explicit purpose to be. I'm not Gaia itself. Gaia is an energy that rarely has a physical manifestation. Unlike the Antichrist and Kronos, the vessels for the forces of chaos and order respectively. Okay, and you want me to help you fix a problem they caused. Yes, you may see how the corruption of Gaia affected your paths throughout the ages. You just need to check the displays organized in this very room. There is no rush. You can walk towards the end of this hall whenever you feel ready. Oh, Cat, what have you got yourself into? That's a really fucking good question. This is the beginning of your end. It happened recently in your perception. The Antichrist wreaks havoc on Earth. Your daughter Lucy is kidnapped. And you asked Kronos to return the favor he owed you. I tried to alter the past to avoid this moment, but I might have sealed its place on the chains of fate. You stopped me from killing Kronos, and now you can bargain his help. You were that guy that tried to kill him. You were always offered the same two choices to stop the Antichrist conjuration, Wyoming or Kyoto. The timeline then branches further into the future. You arrived late at Kyoto. The conjuration had just begun and small demons protected the site. Though they were no match for your sword fighting skills, I never knew you were so capable. Hey, we had to survive the apocalypse. Of course I'm capable. Lucy's got one hell of a mom. However, your real challenge was not a physical one, for the Antichrist offered you the choice to become his host. That fucking monster, after all he's done to my family, how dare he try to offer me anything? He dares because you accept on some timelines. Bill, clean up and sleep. Good night, folks. Thanks for the stream, Maj. My pleasure. My pleasure. Bad decision. So this one we didn't do. In this event, you became the vessel of the Antichrist. I can't believe it. Why? You thought you could have Lucy again. He obviously tricked you. You both went to Paris to meet weaker demons and plan world domination, nothing out of the ordinary, but on your way to the meeting, you encountered Kronos. And you killed him. Oh no, he was probably trying to save me. No, he was willing to kill you to save that timeline. I don't believe you. He's my friend. Holy shit. The demons, Rangda and Elric, offered the Antichrist choices to conquer the timeline, manipulate the genesis of the universe, or rebuild the world from the prehistory. All choices would lead to chaos. And then this splits into deep breaths or Genesis. You arrived on the genesis of this universe. The All-Father just began his eternal slumber. This is the Big Bang? No, they can consider it similar enough that it helps your brain grasp that reality. The Antichrist aimed to obtain the Lucy at the center of everything. The life-unfolding celestial yoke, the greatest creation from the All-Father. It is to Gaia what a seed is to a tree, the first phase of life itself. Oh, I see. I thought it had something to do with my Lucy. It has. Your daughter is the vessel of Gaia. What? But you said this Gaia energy inside of you. You suppose everyone's a vessel, right? Gaia flows through humankind. This is true. However, vessel of Gaia means something else. Lucy is the ultimate expression of free will. After all, she is the choice you always make. The universal constant of your choice to protect her keeps Gaia alive. You might understand the desperation of my mission. Jesus Christ, is a lot. There's a lot to take in. Lucy space. The Gulf War? I must admit this timeline was one of the hardest to decipher. You joined forces with Lucy in order to defeat the Antichrist once and for all. Although he had reinforcements to aid in battle, the power of the United States government. What? It was a tough fight, but you managed to conquer him. The cost of your victory was the rest of the universe. But now you can be with Lucy forever. Thanks to my intervention, you achieved your deepest desire. That Mrs. Girl doesn't even look like Lucy. What are you talking about? Must be like a joke timeline from God. You know, God, not a pretender like you. The All-Father rests after his creation is complete. He does not dictate his nature. Besides, what is the fun of those events for you to consider them a joke? Well, like the power of the United States government is a joke. The Antichrist with the President of the United States wasn't a timeline. But like the President is one person, what does it mean to use the power of the government? Did the Congress attack me in space? The United States of America is the most powerful nation on earth, its government being a representative democracy. Even upon agreement, people lose part of their free will when depending on the others to fight their interests. There's loss of free will, loss of Gaia was a powerful weapon against Lucy and its nature. Right, so please, change the tape. Go back to Lucy. She doesn't even look like her. Variants are common when observing all timelines. You just met the variant Lucio moments ago. Fine, it makes sense. Okay, the universe was destroyed when I fought the Antichrist. This girl's just like a regular human. How's she breathe? What does she eat? It's true, he ran as Ronald Reagan. After the fight, you desired to eat hamburger. But there's nothing out here that gets a burger if there's no universe. You are infused with Lucy, who soon became Gaia, the energy of life itself. I imagine you could create ingredients using that energy. Wheat, tomato, lettuce, ox. I hope my happy endings are not all like that. There are other more traditional endings for you and your daughter. Good fucking God. All right. To the end of this. I want to at least get to the end of one of these final chains to see what happens. Yeah, that's Kronos. No, this is merely a view from a single point in time where he waits your arrival. What am I going to do there? You will ask his help to go back in time to stop the conjuration of the Antichrist. Save Lucy. Precisely. After all those branches, all those interventions, this very moment remains unchanged. This event is a universal constant as you are, though from a different nature than yours. All possibilities from the past converge into this occurrence. And from this occurrence, all possibilities branch out into the future. The whole universe bends its will for this universal constant to happen. If anything were to change on this single event, all timelines would adapt themselves to it. I am certain is the only solution. Catherine, you must kill Kronos on this moment in time. Wait, what? No way! First of all, Kronos is my friend. He fights you on most timelines. I don't believe you. And besides that, he's a god. You can't just kill him. It's true the force of order would try to heal itself. Kronos would be reborn in a new timeline. What if we caused an irreparable damage to it? Oh no, so this is what the anchor is for? To kill? Not kill. End. The anchor of fates can sink any fate in the sea of nothingness. Its metal was the raw material the Antichrist used when creating the button to end you. You can kill Kronos with the anchor of fates and he ceases to be on all timelines, on all universes. And with this new universal constant in place, he can never give you the choice that corrupts Gaia. He's my only choice. He's my only hope to save Lucy. I'll give you Lucy if you do my bidding. Well, you do it then, aren't you that cat on his lap? Why does he have to be me? I'm vastly superior than a human being, however, I'm still made out of Gaia. I cannot touch the artifact for I am a being of free will, and the anchor is an imposition of destiny. Why can I touch it? When you press that button, your fate sank. Even though we're in the past, you already have no future. You are unbound. I understand I asked too much, but justice must be achieved by any means. Save Gaia, save Lucy, save yourself. Catherine is the only choice. What? Lucio? Mom, I don't know what Mr. Glaucoma over there told you, but don't trust him. I'm sure it's bullshit. I told her the truth, the whole truth. Oh yeah? Did you tell her you sucked human souls from innocent people? I needed their Gaia energy. I had to be strong enough to fix the corruption. Shut up. You just want to kill Kronos and Damien and take all their power to yourself. If this is what it takes. Mom, this anchor is the only thing that can kill him. Remember what I told you about the singularity point? The moment you go talk to Kronos? If you kill him there, he's going to die forever. He's described as Kronos' cat. So it's all true. What? I have no future. I'll never have Lucy. Mom, we need to save the Macroverse. Save the Macroverse to save yourself. Tell the truth. What truth? He is not just a Lucy from another dimension. He is from the universe without Catherine, the universe born from the corruption. As I approach my fate, his universe slowly fades. Is that true, Lucio? You need to kill him. Your only hope. I comprehend. The will of Gaia shall be honored. Catherine, maybe there's more than one choice after all. What? No. No, there is no choice. You'll kill Kronos and live with the Lucy you know and love. No, Catherine. Or you kill me and sacrifice yourself for a Lucy you can never reach. Mom! It is time to choose. My earbuds died. I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired. Well, 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 look who's back after all this time. How can I help you, Catherine? Wait, something's wrong. Oh my, Catherine. Where did you find this? Who gave you the Anchor of Fates? Alright. I'm going to end Themis. Alright. Alright, there's only 2 more. We'll do choices and then one more choice and then the finale. Or at least for us. Was to move, click to fire. Choose your path. Oh my, Catherine. Who gave you the Anchor of Fate? An old friend of yours, Kronos. We had an interesting conversation. All those things I heard. I need to save Lucy, no matter what. I don't understand, Cat. I thought we were business partners. You're right, Kronos. No! Themis, sorry. I always knew something was wrong. Let's end this now. You two small rats think you can stop me? Hey, I can help. Can't take this gun and let's shoot this flying cyclop. Before shooting, pick up an hourglass. While frozen, Themis won't be able to protect himself. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck, shit, ass. Beer. What the? Do you guys plan on, like, doing anything or something? Clonk. Congratulations, Cat. You defeated Themis. But now you have to decide. Are you going to help me or Kronos? You know what? Fuck it. Let's go with Lucio. The hell is this? Start. Enter as start. Click as interact. Fin. Finito. Save our son Fash the Trampede. Press enter.
Well, Mother, the choice is yours. Who will you help? Me or Kronos?
Kronos, my friend. I'm sorry, but Lucia's my alternate antiverse son, daughter, and it's too late after everything we've already done.
But Catherine! You made the right choice, Catherine. Now, you must kill Kronos.
What? But Lucio, he is my friend. I helped him in the past that one time. Surely he's not so much of a threat that we end his life.
This isn't
now.
about moralistic perspective anymore, Mother. This is about the stake of the universe.
But what will killing Kronos help to fix?
It's his blood, Catherine. Don't you see? He is 1/3 of Trigor. If one is able to gain the collective soul essence of each archbeing, they have the ability to see fit to change not just their own reality, but every conceivable reality in the expanded universe. Mother, kill Kronos. Surely you cannot be serious about this, Catherine. Catherine, I didn't think you would actually pull through in the end.
Let's just kill the Antichrist, Damien, whoever, and be done with this.
But of course, Mother. But first...
Wait! Who the hell are you?
Catherine Blanche, my name is Hobbit. Don't trust this man. He cannot be trusted. And he is also a pervert and a terrible person. Please don't do what he says.
You know what? Fuck you both. I can do this whole thing by myself. I have the anchor of
No!
fate. You know so... No! You know so little of its power. I don't give a hell if you're Lucy or not. You're helping me now.
With what?
With kill the Antichrist. There you are. And Antichrist, I've come for Lucy and your blood.
No, Catherine, you solved my puzzle room. Regardless of this fact, I will still kill you yet, you stupid fool.
Perhaps. But I've come to trust many over these last few hours in-game, and I've made many friends. And we're gonna kick your ass.
Use Jaeger face to defeat Damien. Use the Bowser Dragon to kill him. This is look, I gotta level with you. This is pretty much the ideal end for this. This is the best possible ending. After all of this bullshit, we get a final true ending. This is just like, yeah, this is insane. All right, I think I got it. I think I got it. Nice. All right, let's finish this. Wah!
Beat Damien. Beat Kronos. Beat God. Trigor's no more. That's what it was all about. It was about Trigor the entire time. Who are you? I'm Damien's alternate universe brother, Cranian. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, wait, Lucy. Is Lucy here?
Anyway, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you now. Dog. Is it the true ending?
He's like, is this the true ending? Oh my god, I am so glad we did that. All right, well, we have clearly beaten C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D. We have found the one true ending. We know how this story ends. And you know what? It was a long, hard road to get here, but ultimately 110% worth it. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, hang on. I'm gonna turn my lights back on. There we go. I can be seen again. All right, so look. Honestly, in the final estimation here, this is a really weird project. I mean, I don't... I think maybe if they ran it a different way, it would be more cohesive. There'd be more gameplay to it, but ultimately, after seeing this true ending, I'm not really sure that was the point. I think the point was to just get a bunch of people together and have some really weird ass fun, and they certainly did that. So, a lot of these experiences are interesting. They don't have much to go on in the way of gameplay. Some of them are just bizarre, hollow, thin, not much going on. But there is some interesting atmosphere here. There's some interesting concepts, and there's some really funny parts in here too. So I also note, let me see here. I feel like we've only been through like maybe half the game. Because we've done what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We've done 21 segments. There are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we did just over, we did just over half of the segments in this. And that took us, I mean, that pretty much took us 3 hours to do. So this is a substantial project. There is a lot to see here. There's a lot to do. So, and I mean, that was only one of like 4 quote unquote true endings. So honestly, I would recommend this. I wasn't the biggest fan of the original Chain, but this one, I think overall I enjoyed this. It definitely drags in at points. There's definitely bad with the good, but ultimately I think it's a pretty cool project. And I do think it came together better than the original did. So I am very glad we played this tonight. I honestly wish we had time to do the whole thing, but obviously we don't, so. And I also think we've seen the most important parts, so. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it here for the night. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to this in my own time and clear out the rest of these, or if I'm just gonna spend the entire weekend playing Stellaris. Who really knows the evil that lurks in the hearts of men? But anyway, tomorrow night we're back to the Power Hours. I'm hoping we can finish the issue tomorrow night, but I mean, we are gonna be starting back up on the top 20, and y'all are gonna request some serious bullshit, and we're gonna be stuck on that for a while, so. It ain't really up to me in the end. No stream on Sunday, I don't stream on Sundays, and then Monday we are back with more Stellaris. We're gonna be continuing our noble penis alien empire. Very, very excited to get further into the mid game and on towards the late game, because it's gonna open up a lot more options. And honestly, I've only been through that once, and it was with a very corner casey empire, so I'm having a really good time with that, and I hope you all are too. Wasn't here for the end, except for the end, but thanks for the weirdness. Good night, everybody. Yes, it was my pleasure. I love doing stuff like this. This sort of thing is really like the highlight of Fridays for me. I love experimenting with all kinds of weird shit, so. Anyway. This has been C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D. And remember, this game is free. Any one of you can pop over here, grab the game for yourself, and give it a try. And I mean, you can see right here, some of this stuff we didn't get. It looks like there's an evil Animal Crossing in this. Who knows what else is lurking in the recesses of C.H.A.I.N.G.E.D. But for now, I am going to find somebody to raid. I'm going to send y'all along. And I think tonight will be towards I'll just send you over to Dama again. Still playing Celeste, enjoying I'm enjoying the struggle going on there, so. Anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for humoring me in my quest for the weird and obscure and of specious quality. I think tonight was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed going through this. I really enjoyed seeing what this had to offer. And hopefully you did too. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow night for more of the glorious Power Hours. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.